Welcome back to another episode of the Dev Blog. Not too much going on this week. Basically everything that I changed is stuff that I can't really demo. So, this will be fun. The AFK timeout was increased to 15 minutes. So, now it takes 15 minutes before a player is marked as AFK. You know, not anything too hard to understand about that. I changed a feature here, so I'm the only player on right now. Okay. If there is a player that's AFK, or if there are multiple players that are AFK, in the past it would be impossible to skip the night because, as we all know, when you try to skip the night, it'll say there's X amount of players in bed and it has to be more than half the players in the bed before you can skip night. And if players were AFK, they were still counted into the total number of players online, even though they really shouldn't be because they're, away from the keyboard. So that has been changed. So players that are AFK no longer count towards the total number of connected players. Actually, that's not true. It works in a slightly more roundabout way. If a player is AFK, it automatically adds the count of AFK players to the number of players in the bed, or subtracts it from the total number of players. I forget which way I did the math, but essentially it just ignores them, is what it really comes down to. So that should be a nice little quality of life improvement for people that are playing while other people are just letting the thing do what the thing do. They're babysitting some kind of a mob farm or something is usually the case when people are AFK like that. And then the other thing is a neat little also quality of life improvement. We can, as we've been able to do for forever, use the command rules and get all of the rules on the screen. Cool. So you can always refresh your memory on what the rules are. But I have added a new feature where you can do rules and then a player's name. So I just had a player named Abe on who isn't here anymore but didn't have interact. So I could do rules Abe. And right now it'll tell me because he's no longer online. Let me hit F10 to pull up chat history here. It'll just say there's no player with that name. So I can do rules, and we have Alfred who is on quite frequently and has some really impressive builds. No player with that name because he's not online right now. I could do Nathan S21. There's no player with that name. I can do anything I want. I'm the only person online. So it'll just tell me there's no player with that name. If the player is actually online, and if they do not have interact, the rules screen will pop up and show on their screen. So instead of telling people when they are trying to figure out how to get interact because they were too dumb to read the rules first time around, you just do rules and then whatever their name is. Then they see that rules screen, and you can save yourself all the trouble of trying to explain how to go to the website and stuff, because all of that information is right here someplace. Oh, right here. The third line. Want interact? Technically it's the second and third line. Visit the page below to find out how to get it. Boom! Everything people need. If they can't read this, I don't know what to tell you. They probably are not welcome on my server. Oh, hey. Where did you come from? Is this one of my pets? Are you a pet doggy? He seems like it. Is chat shown dogs holding ground? I didn't know I had a pet doggy. Cool beans. Hey dog, come kill this stupid chicken for me. Excuse me. You're supposed to. What is this thing doing? You crazy, bro? Okay, well, those are some interesting evasive maneuvers. And I don't know why my pet dog didn't go and annihilate it, but that's alright. Oh, hey, look at this. There's a little coral thing growing in the water. A spire? I suppose we call that a spire column. Anyways, that's it. Sorry. I put in a very long work week this past week. 58 hours instead of 40. So I did not have much time to do coding at all. And next week's looking to be about the same, so we'll see what happens. That's it for updates. Tune in next week for some more updates. If you want to play on the server, all of that information is down in the video description. Server address, the link to the website page for it, all the goodies right there. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.